Alright, my name is Morgan Ortiz. This is for professional and ethical issues. So, kind of have this written down. So, in regards to reactions towards Greta, and sorry for the interruptions. I got this thing, plus little one running around here somewhere. So yeah, I feel bad for Greta. I would try to be her friend and let her know that I will help in any way. But I couldn't be her therapist. I would assist her in finding someone she felt comfortable with. I would never be her therapist because of the friendships that we have. Professional boundaries are in place. A boundary in counseling is a line that both people should recognize and honor. This line says where the relationship begins and ends. It sets your therapist apart from other people in your life. There are no set standards for these boundaries. This is up to the individual therapist and how they want to handle the situation. It depends on the therapist's training and ideas of what it means to bind the relationship. Therapists generally believe that the boundaries provide safety for both them and the client, and this boundary establishes a structure for the relationship that is reliable and predictable. Rules of the therapy session should be established during the first session. Confidentiality, misunderstanding about who has access to information, and when authorities will be notified. No gifts of any kind, no physical contact. Again, I wouldn't be her therapist even if I didn't know her husband. We would still be considered friends. That boundary has been crossed. And just to kind of go into that more, I think the therapists kind of have, as a therapist, you have that ability to be that person for someone, to where you can really talk to them, if you're trying to get, again, the word therapist, if you're trying to get therapy out of it, it should be judgment free, and without any worry of them, letting others know what's going on. In that situation, I think it'd be very hard for the individual that's seeing the therapist to not think that it's possible, as far as what they're saying is going to leave the room in some form. So I think it's best, as far as not being in that situation. It certainly is best as far as not having a professional relationship. It's best for both, in both worlds. But again, as far as being a therapist, you're there to help people and not cause more problems. So again, it'd be best to keep that as a non-professional relationship, to where that, Greta's not seeing the therapist or anything like that anymore. It's just best for both. Thank you.